righty. Well, I'm Russ Milheim from the Direct. It's good to talk with you again.
You too. Thanks for coming, man.
Of course, last we spoke, it was at Comic-Con, and a lot of things have happened this season.
Yeah.
So diving right into the finale, you really got to let loose as Sauron, especially in these final scenes, in a way that you really haven't been able to do too much in the show. As you're torturing Celebrimbor and whatnot. Can you talk about that experience of really getting to embrace that and, torturing this poor elf, and what that was like, just letting loose.
It was cool. It was a cool experience because yeah, you're right. We've never really seen Sauron reveal his true colors. In the sense that there's been a lot of manipulation, but I think this can be interpreted. The torture is the furthest it's been. It's gone. And it's kind of he has it with this character Gorlim in the first age, that's deep back in the Silmarillion, and you see that over so many levels throughout the Tolkien's works, and it's the first time we really get to see that in this show, and I loved being able to bring that to life. It's a whole other dimension to the character, which was really that was the scene we were both most looking forward to. So to do that was awesome.
It was great. I think both of your storylines throughout the season have been my favorite.
Oh no,
So
thanks,
really
man.
strong stuff. Was because in the books, Celebrimbor actually survives longer. He's tortured for like 2 years. Was that ever kind of in the conversation that this storyline would go further, or was it they always pretty much wanted to shrink it down to this end of the season?
I don't know. I think they're decisions that are made well before the scripts get to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been cool that, but it would have also presented a huge host of challenges for an adaptation. Like that's like a whole season of me just like firing arrows at him or torturing him. So I think it's probably more effective the way it was done. But yeah, who knows? And that's the thing. All these decisions get made, and then we have to bring them to life.
You also get to finally interact with Galadriel for the first time since the big betrayal at the end of season one. How
Mm.
did it feel to finally arrive at that scene, and was how different was it to be able to act in that, given everything that had gone down between those two characters compared to when you guys last interacted?
It was really cool. It was a so, yeah, as you say, such a long time. And uh, Mordoveth and I, after spending the whole first season together, then we hardly saw each other on set in the second season. So it was nice on a personal note for us to come back together, but then also very cool for the characters to be like, okay, so this is what you've been doing. And from Sauron's perspective, to be like, look where I am. You should have joined me. And we had to work really closely together to develop that whole thing. The fight sequence. It was really fun. Really
Mhm.
fun.
Assuming a season three is ordered, would you say the next step for Sauron is to finally start crafting that one ring that we all know and love?
I think logically, I don't know anything about what the intention for the next season is, but to me, to my mind, that would be where he would go next. Because he needs one ring to bind them all, you know?
That's a lot of pressure. You're going to be the one to create that one ring that is like the biggest pop culture item that you could possibly handle.
I think, yeah, that is when you put it like that, the creation of the other rings pales in comparison to the creation of the one ring. So have to get that one right.
Now, the ensemble cast is large, obviously. There's so many people in this show, and there's so many people you haven't interacted with. So if you could pick a member of the cast that you would really want to interact with
Yeah.
at some point in a future season, even if it may not seem obvious like it's going to happen, who would you choose? Who do you want to share a scene with still?
I'm quite into Kemen at the moment. I think Leon's doing a great job of just being such a little shit. Like Kemen is really good, and he definitely, if Sauron's like looking for some people to recruit, he would be top of my list because he has all the traits of like a supervillain. He just needs someone to really elevate him.
I don't know. That's a slippery slope. It's like one wrong step and you just put him in his place forever.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for speaking with me. I look forward to what comes next. I hope to see you craft the ring, put the armor on, get defeated. Sorry about that, but eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Thanks, man. Thank you very much.